people around? Not just people. It's all these non-human beings, too. I can't believe you made such a long and dangerous journey just for my sake. Hey, I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Once I'm done, I'll gather everyone to discuss our next steps. Traveler, Paimon, shall we find a place for our friends to stay? Awesome! Let's go! Well, first I have some questions. Okay, I think that covers everything. Thank you. We can get going now. Hello, everyone. It's only us. It must be very tough for you coming all the way out here, especially since you don't like the Veluca. Everyone's here. Good. Are you okay? You look like you were about to pass out back there. Then you're forgetting who I am. Don't underestimate me. Oh, excuse me! Are you comparing me to Paimon? I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. As we can see, the situation is critical, and everyone is very busy with their various tasks, so... I can't thank you enough. Right now, we're focused on restructuring Aru, processing excess information, and helping restore everyone's confidence. I'm sure you'll find it all very straightforward. I can help too. Just let me know where I'm needed. Up to no... That definitely sounds suspicious. Traveler, Paimon, I have other work to attend to here that needs to take priority. Could I trouble you to investigate the situation Arabalika spoke of? No problem. Leave it to us. Thank you. I'm counting on you. There's one other thing. If you are to work alongside the people of Sumeru, you will need to make yourselves visible to them. Is that acceptable to everyone? There's nothing to fear. No one here will hurt you. But if you do feel afraid, don't worry. Just call my name and I'll be there. Very well. Now, I shall bestow a small blessing upon you all. Whenever people see you and interact with you, from the moment their gaze meets yours, they will experience the most beautiful of dreams. Do not fear. We will face it together. This too shall pass. Everyone's here. Wonderful.
Dendro-Archon, you're back.
Are you recovering all right? You mustn't push yourself too hard.
I'm doing very well. Thank you for your concern. I see. Using the power of Aru to reboot the Akasha and gain access to Irminsul. It's a sound plan, although... I regret to be the bearer of bad news, but with the state that Irminsul is currently in, it's impossible to access via traditional means.
Alas, we had feared this may be the case.
And what about non-traditional means?
Non-traditional?
Are you saying...
Desperate times call for new measures. Ah, it's you. The Aranara have good intuition when it comes to people.
Given everything that's going on, I'd be more surprised if there wasn't.
Miss Nefer, as a professional intelligence broker...
Not one that I'm willing to volunteer.
Let's say I'll treat this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your...
I like the sound of that.
Given that you rarely set foot in Sumeru...
I take it you've read the files on everyone in the area?
Yes. I also skimmed the list of evacuees.
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could be viewed as The Aranara saw two people talking.
Everyone is heading for the desert per the evacuation order. Anyone willing to turn back at this stage is...
There's no way it was a spur-of-the-moment decision to... We need to smoke him out from wherever he's hiding.
Sounds like you have the beginnings of a plan. I see. Your suspicions are well-founded.
So far, we still lack solid evidence that he's been bribed.
Then let's get closer to him to confirm before we make our move.
And you're certain you've never encountered this person in Nodcry?
I'm certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have had any direct contact with Sumeru mercenaries besides Jet. Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my signal. If he raises any red flags, I'll bring him toward the main road.
Understood. I'll take it from there.
Excellent. Well, it's a pleasure working with you. Darker skin, scars, frequents the desert, and has ample combat experience. Nothing unusual about how he dresses or a coin. Sorry to bother you. Has everyone here already left?
Ma'am? What are you doing in Caravan Reba?
My friend and I lost some of our cargo along... And then there was a terrible sandstorm.
Forgive me for asking, but...
Sure. She has blonde hair, and...
Yes, I think that does ring a bell.
I understand. Well, sir, is there anything else you need to know?
Hey, wait! They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up with them on your own. Why don't I give you a ride?
That would be amazing. Traveling with a group will be much safer.
Hey, let's not worry about the money for now.
All right, thanks. Let me know if you need a hand carrying anything.
No need for that.
Okay. Well, I wish there was some way I could
You're not wrong there. I mean, what kind of cargo is so important that it's...
I suppose I can tell you, since you've been such a big help. But be sure to keep it to yourself, or we could both be in big trouble.
Oh, really?
We're in the antiques business. You understand? Some of our goods aren't acquired through the most legitimate means.
Ah, well, ma'am, in that case...
I'm all ears. But to be clear, our commission isn't cheap. Think carefully before you ask.
I'm sure that won't be a problem.
Pure gold. That's quite something. How'd you come across it? Dig it out of some ancient tomb?
If you look hard enough, there are many treasures to be found in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
It has no distinct Snezhnayan markings. That'll be why he's going with that story. And he clearly doesn't want to arouse suspicion, so he's on the lookout for an opportunity to make a quiet trade. Surely you have an existing business partner. Won't they take it off your hands?
The shop I used to work with is
I understand. Gold is the last thing that traders with cash flow problems want to see. Well, in that case, I think we can work something out.
As it happens, I'm just about done packing.
Sure. Let's walk and talk.
This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
I certainly am.
Hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No, wait! What are you...
This is the coin? Good. Sadly, you won't have...
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's mantra are a...
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Here's what's gonna happen. Southeast from here, leeward side of the hill.
Great work. Candace tells me your interrogation skills are highly effective.
Hers are quickly catching up. Looks like it's over to you for the...
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Because you know how to trail a target. Plus...
Fine.
One more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon.
Got it.
Are you sure you'll...
Gee, I don't know.
Okay.
Really? You do know this is a stealth operation.
Paimon? Are you sure about...
Well, Paimon at least wants to... Besides, being the best guide in Teyvat has to count for something.
Fine. Join me if you want. But be warned.
No need! Paimon will be super careful.
Good. Then what are we waiting for?
Ah! Coming! Coming!
Squall Fury! We're here. Now we wait.
Okay, yeah, cool.
What's on your mind?
Huh? Oh,
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food.
what's that supposed to mean?
But never on your own.
Just
Just saying. I'm kind of at loose ends right now.
Hat guy?
What?
When we were in Notcry, Paimon doesn't get like this very often. And the more Paimon thought about...
You asked the right person. Bull.
Oh,
I'm not gonna try and encourage you. You have to make the decision to move. So ask yourself.
oh,
Something's not right. Paimon, is it just me? Or is it?
should Paimon take a...
We'll give it another hour.
Okay. strange. What is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this whole situation. We know for sure that the guy Sinocot had something set up.
How would they know to do that?
That's the problem. They couldn't possibly know. This feels all too familiar.
Even though this isn't a formal meeting,
Shesipank and Bennu are current. As for Hermanubis,
there have been times when I imagine time has taken many things away.
I must say that you appear to be in good spirits.
Oh no! So even a Pep's power didn't— Don't worry, Paimon. It worked very well indeed. The issue is how closely I'm tied to Irminsul. Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during her absence. I too have grown weaker due to the effects of Irminsul. Right now, we're all in quite a sorry state.
then what do you suggest?
We take all the help we can get. Sumeru is our shared home. You and I, gods and humans alike. We must unite all our strength in this moment.
Though Al-Ahmar is no longer with us, the alliance between the three gods remains in force. Regardless, as subjects of our king, we have a responsibility to support Sumeru through this catastrophe. Not to mention that it was the people of Sumeru who released us from this prison of Aru. Times have changed, and the people of today possess greater wisdom than those of the past.
You really know how to give a rousing speech, Koti.
Now then, let us learn more about your plan.
The brightest minds of the Sumeru...
Correct. Irminsul has existed in Tevat since the very beginning. After the heavenly principles arrived, the power of the Light Realm was divided into elemental energy, and Irminsul was refashioned as a device that since then, everything in this world has been inextricably linked to. As the Dendro Archon, I have a duty to protect Irminsul. Tevat has seen many upheavals in the last few years. I made sure to monitor all the pathways through which an outsider could. I still believe that someone has actively invaded Irminsul by entering Irminsul through death.
I see what you mean.
That's right. As important as it is to guard against external threats.
Please, understand how difficult this predicament was for the...
Defense has never been an easy task.
After Irminsul was invaded, my authority was quickly restricted.
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame.
But the people of Sumeru should not have to endure this.
And this is why you need...
Yes. The only thing in Sumeru capable of rivaling Irminsul in terms of overall function and performance, all I managed to do before falling into a coma was make some minor adjustments to Irminsul. The scholar's initial plan was to borrow Aru's power to reboot the Akasha. Unfortunately, Irminsul has suffered far greater damage than they first thought. To rise to the challenge, we had to resort to more extreme and far costlier means. To reclaim Irminsul, our brightest scholars have made further modifications to Aru with multiple goals in mind.
Human wisdom has clearly improved over the millennia.
Together, we will do everything in our power to save Irminsul.
By the way, when you spoke earlier of an intruder...
Well, since you ask...
Master Tainari! What is that?
Is this...
How did this happen?
Luckily, we managed to evacuate everyone.
What in the world was that?
Oh my. I understand now, Dendro Archon.
Not once over the millennia has Irmin's...
Please continue, Dendro Archon.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the ley lines. In the past, it has always been hidden away, going unseen by the general populace. It has become a tree of unbridled greed. A clear sign that a deranged experiment has advanced to a new stage.
Blasphemy. From where I stand, an experiment in the name of blasphemy sounds rather improper. But if we are to honor Dottores' will, this is what we must do.
The birth of this tree proves to me beyond doubt that this incident is connected to him. But to explain the situation in full, there is someone I need to tell you about.
Zandik. So it was him. I saw him in the desert once. A man of supreme.
But didn't Dottore die and not cry? How is he still able to do all this?
He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui. Even so, I'm still unclear as to how he has been able to wield such a profound influence over Irminsul.
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in Sumeru City. Furthermore, Irminsul seems to be undergoing some kind of mutation. Evil branches are beginning to grow. Sorry, I couldn't think of any other word to describe it.
A baleful tree climbing up into the heavens.
Speaking of Dottore, I have some information on that front as well. I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is, the mole wasn't cut off after he was caught. They wrote him off from the beginning.
You mean, the Fatui never intended to follow through with him? Then why plant a mole at all?
It's hardly a conventional strategy, and the rationale behind it is pretty twisted. But as it happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. And when it comes down to it, his goals are very simple. He's been a collaborator of Dottore's from the outset. That fact alone confirms that Dottore is involved with this somehow.
There is still much to be done. Everyone, please remember our core strategy.
As per the discussions, the following groups must act immediately. Mr. Alhaitham and Mr. Kave, the next phase of the Aru renovation project must begin right away. Godspeed to you both.
We'll give it everything we've got.
The plan looks feasible, but the
General Mahamatra Sino and his team will help to procure the materials required for modifying the terminal.
No problem. I've already spoken with Sethos and Hat Guy, and they've agreed to assist me.
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed, right? Hat Guy?
If it's efficiency you're after, we're the right people for the job.
Following up on the elemental energy amplifier we discussed. Ms. Dory, I assume you're the one most familiar with the status of this project.
Yep, that's right.
Got it. Well, I'd like Madame Farazan, Kale, and Nicole to support Dory on the technical side.
You can count on us. Will do.
Rest assured, I'll take good care of Kale.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer, you'll be in charge of negotiating between the various parties. I trust you remember our goal.
You bet. We can handle it.
Good. I believe that covers everything. Tainari will provide ad hoc support as needed, if that's okay.
Poor Tainari. Must be tough being Nephis' student. Getting bossed around all day, every day.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us, you old rascal.
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities.
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler, you and I will head to the border between Sumeru and Natlan. Once that task is complete, I'll be asking some of you to accompany me to the Eternal Oasis.
The Eternal Oasis? I thought that was just a legend. So it does exist after all.
Regarding your trip to Natlan, under normal circumstances, a meeting between our two nations would be... So regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception that she deserves. My apologies for the inconvenience.
No point putting too much pressure on yourself.
Right. Especially you, Dendro Archon.
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragon's life force will sustain me.
Plus, we'll be there every step of the way.
Yes. I believe in myself. And I believe in every one of you. Well, time to get going.
To what extent we can implement the final plan depends...
Yeah, no surprise.
Once we roll this out, this still leaves us with a significant...
We'll need a supply of rare materials. Time is not on our...
The Aru merge and renovation project will have to be as discussed. Mr. Sethos is quite familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum.
I have every confidence. In the meantime, we may as...
Makes sense. There's not...
Get information and stay close.
What is this, boot camp?
It's just sign up.
Everyone clear on our mission objective. Look at the excess primal.
And King Deshret's?
If they're just sitting there doing nothing.
Give me some space. Move or be moved.
Behold!
You dare to gaze upon me? Judgment is upon you. Guilty! You stand condemned! Your penance is due! You stand condemned!
Quit following me. Huh. The wind rises. Search for it.
How amusing. Surrender! Excuse me? Behold! Wretched vermin!
Through me, justice is served. Their penance is due.
Guilty!
These devices should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back for the others to review.
Move or be moved! Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due. Guilty. You stand condemned. Your penance is due.
How many do we need again?
Enough to make an Akasha terminal for...
I remember you telling me.
The Academia declared the Akasha...
Certainly sounds impressive.
Neither Hat Guy nor...
Well, if it all goes to plan...
Oh, goody! Thank you so much for handling the delivery. What a long way it was. I'm well aware.
Oh, trust me. I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. But will you really be needing all of this?
According to our plan, yes. This is the quantity required.
I heard you covered a lot of the funding out of your...
Of course. It's really quite a beautiful design. And I'm intrigued by how
Did you attend the lecture on Light Realm Energy?
Of course I attended. I was just a little late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back door. Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of Light Realm, elemental and abyssal energy, as well as the relationship between...
Good to know. Master told me in private that the conversion process between...
Well, you can't enforce a rule that...
At first, the Dendro Archon was reluctant to explain it in great depth to protect someone from such dangers means keeping them in the dark. But for someone to know and embody the wisdom within, it's an information hazard. A tricky problem. But today, this big problem has been broken down into...
What do you mean?
I get it. For instance, you and I share secret knowledge.
Hey, what? That is not what I call...
Well, as they often say in Vahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair.
Being from a more...
In other words...
When the same secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate binds them together. Most people would find...
Sharing knowledge is a good way to fight against fate. All right. I think that's everything.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, the material. Alhaitham. Most of the information. Oh. Not lost to history.
Some are. All we can do is infer. Although,
After Aru started up.
humans may not read what it. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has
Is this a clue to solving a puzzle? You can't read it unless you. Wait.
A chessboard.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
Have the secrets buried in the desert.
I've always been against.
Ah, it's you three. Just in time. We've been dealt.
I've heard this was how you'd while away.
It is true. King.
Is this
Naturally. Visitors, everything is ready.
1 second.
Dangerous? Why, yes, of course.
I should be the one to go then.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company.
Don't be ridiculous.
I appreciate the sentiment. Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively
Fair enough. I mean, you guys are controlling the difficulty.
Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to put some respect into these whipper.
Thank you. Obviously, we'll still try to be careful. This doesn't seem like ordinary chess.
No, you must enter the board and...
Ready?
Let's do it.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Ho-ho! Excellent work.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking!
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Ho-ho! Excellent work.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Ho ho! Excellent work.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.